Surya Kumar Yadav and Team India.
A moment to savour and remember. Some have done it already, and some it'll be new to them. Celebrate, India. You absolutely deserve it. Dominant in this final, and so good through the tournament. You had the favourites tag on your head, and you lived up to it. And then he said you would be in the final. Done it so easily in the end. What a performance by India. Just so special. Done it back-to-back as hosts. They've broken so many records, made history for themselves. Now duly a moment for them to remember and certainly build on.
Yeah, and a new legacy begins for Indian cricket. The hands of Surya Kumar Yadav and white ball format. Hardik Pandya has a role to play in the leadership group. Moving forward, he's got back-to-back ICC Men's T20 World Cup trophies in his cabinet, as has that man there. As you said, Natalie, for some of the newer faces, some of the Abhishek Sharmas, the Sanju Samson had a great role to play, Tilak Varma. The others that may not have been there before will feel very, very special. Ishan Kishan celebrate as they should with the whole squad, all of the support staff. There he is. I think I saw Gigi crack a smile. Gautam Gambhir, the coach of this magnificent side, fully deserved in front of a crowd of over 100,000. This magnificent. Say it again, credit to the groundsman, the curator and his staff. He's produced an absolute belter, a pitch worthy of an ICC Men's World T20 final. Yeah. It was India who, as many predicted, as many expected, prevailed and prevailed in style. And will celebrate long and hard, and rightly so. Group that might be together, barring maybe one or two for the next edition as well. Always new players coming through this magnificent conveyor belt that produces talent here in this country. And a lot of these players are young enough to be at the next T20 World Cup as well. And who would bet against most of them being there, trying to go back to back to back.
Amazing to think that Kuldeep Yadav played just one game in the tournament. Somebody that has been so good for India, particularly in the ODI format. So good for them in that 2023 World Cup at home. Washington Sundar, Rinku Singh playing in their first T20 World Cup, getting the opportunity to play their first games in this T20 World Cup. And they'll go home with winners' medals. Got to have players like Hardik Pandya on your side, not just from a skills perspective, but for his personality, for the fact that he loves to play in pressure situations. He loves to play up to the crowd. You need these sort of players in. You will have other players that maybe are a little bit quieter, but he is somebody who loves a big stage. And if you don't have that, well, you can easily crumble under the pressure.
He's taken on a bit of that role that Virat Kohli used to play in the Indian side, where he would G the crowd up. Now, you know, side of Sachin, MS, he's right up there with the most beloved cricketers that this country has ever produced. But he used to G the crowd up, he'd throw his arms up in the air. Hardik Pandya does similar things. He thrives on, say, the attention. He thrives on the atmosphere. He thrives on the crowd and the people being behind him and his team. It's been a great support for the skipper as well along the way. The experience that he has in captaining in franchise level, captaining at the international level. And that is a smile that will be all over the newspapers around India and possibly different parts of the world tomorrow. The wide smile of Surya Kumar Yadav. I wonder if his wife's going to bake him a cake. After every victory, she bakes him a fresh cake. Might have to be a slightly bigger one tonight, I think, for him to celebrate with his team and his country, who have supported this World Cup along with Sri Lanka